I'm going to admit that again tonight, 8 minutes into this game, I was like, well, Dallas isn't winning this. I thought, man, Edmonton's playing so darn well. If they go to the Stanley Cup final, they go to the Stanley Cup final. I thought Dallas was awful, and then the game changed. And in between periods, especially between the second and third, I'll admit I watched the intermission a little bit today, and I did get a kick out of in between the second and the third. How little credit was given to Dallas for playing better by the Sportsnet people, and how much credit was given to the Oilers for not playing as well in the second period. And I thought, now I understand where they were coming from. I get it. But to me, I thought, you know what? There's two teams on the ice. They're pretty evenly matched. Dallas just, I felt like, bounced back from what was a lousy first period of play. My guess is that Pete DeBoer didn't have to say much of anything. That this team, with everything they've been through, understood what was on the line here. So it was Ottinger versus Skinner. Rope Hintz in the lineup. I'll take a little bit of credit just because in the news video today I thought, nope, they're calling a game time decision. Nope, he's not going to play. I give up. He's not coming back. They've done the game time decision with Hintz 3 games in a row. No. And then he's in. Of course, Henrique was in. We knew that this morning. McLeod taken out of the lineup. I thought Henrique had a good game. And then Robertson beats out an icing early. So I thought, all right, maybe we've got a little bit of good back and forth. But the Oilers get some pressure and they score. At 2 minutes and 2 seconds, Hyman buries one in close. McDavid and Bouchard with the assists. And that was the third shot on net for Edmonton. No shots yet for Dallas. And then Bouchard fires one wide, and during that following play, the Oilers draw a power play. And I've got right here, no mercy game with a question mark. Like, how bad could this get? If the Oilers power play clicked, I felt like this was going to be it. But there's an early clear, and then there's another. The Oilers cycle. Draisaitl has a shot that's held. McDavid has a shot that's saved. The Stars clear. They do kill that off. 3 shots for Edmonton on that power play. Ottinger playing pretty well. The shots are 7-0 for Edmonton at 6 minutes. I've got Dallas, but it was 7-0 Edmonton. Dallas didn't have that many shots in the entire period. Harley has a rush chance. The Stars get the first shot on net. That's held. So the Stars with their first shot, it's Harley on the rush, and Skinner holds on there. Suter has a net feed. That's held. Carrick has a shot that's blocked. Good shift for that fourth line for the Oilers. That fourth line has played really well so far in these playoffs. The Oilers press, the Stars block, and then McDavid scores. Now, they've taken the assists off this one because Sagan puts it in his own net trying to defend on McDavid. McDavid's credited for the goal at 7:37 that makes it 2-0 Oilers. McDavid with the goal and an assist. He had an excellent game. And from the side of the net, and it just looked like the Stars are overwhelmed. They're not in this. And this game looked like it might be over really, really early. Dodonov has a net drive chance that's held. Ottinger getting mocked as he holds a puck. The fans, yay, when he grabs the puck. And I thought, it's 2 goals on 8 shots. And the second one was put in by his own player. And Hyman buries that one in close. It's not like Ottinger was playing badly. So I thought that was odd. The fans then call when the referee doesn't. There's more mocking of Ottinger after that. And again, so I understand fans do this and I get it. But the other team hears it as well. And I still think it really fires up the other team when they hear their goaltender getting mocked. McDavid has a rush chance that saved. The Oilers press at the half. The Stars get pinned down, and they're just a step slower to this point. Like the Oilers are all over them. The shots are 10-2 for the Oilers with 8.5 minutes left, although some of those shots got taken off the board at the end of the period. The fans call a couple of them back-to-back. The referee does not. Teams exchange rushes. Bouchard has a shot that's blocked. It's all Oilers at this point. Fogle has a net feed that's picked off. Harley has a shot that's held during what was a very brief press by Dallas. Nurse is denied on a rush. Ekholm fires one wide. Bouchard has a shot that's blocked. In the last minute, Robertson has a chance that's blocked out, but it's 2-0 Edmonton after the first. And again, I felt like, it's probably going to be a lopsided score. It could be a long night, but I'm here. I might as well watch it. I might as well review it for all the fine people of the internet. So the second period gets going, and McDavid to Hyman's defended, and it felt like maybe the Oilers would pick up where they left off. But Robertson has a sharp angle shot that saved. The Stars press at 2 minutes. Duchesne has a chance that saved. The Oilers get pinned down a bit. Marchment can't bury one. The Stars change, but the Oilers managed to clear. So the Oilers got pinned down for, I think there were 2 different shifts that came out for Dallas during that pressure. The shots, 6-0 for Dallas. 4 minutes into the period. So Dallas came out and just was all over Edmonton in that second period. And then at 5:34, they get on the board. Robertson scores on a one-timer from the left circle. Hintz and Sagan with the assists there. And that was during a good press by the Dallas Stars. Stars then looked to tie it. Galley said set the tone a lot in this. So Gary Galley, the color commentator on Sportsnet, he said set the tone so much that I started hearing it in Shoresy's voice. So now I got to go watch Shoresy, because yeah, that's the key phrase on the show for Shoresy. The Oilers press at 6.5 minutes, but the Stars block. They don't let them get to the net. Brown has a rush chance that's blocked. Stankoven's then denied on a rebound at the other end. And at 8:04 on a good forecheck, Robertson buries a rebound. Rope Hintz with the assist. So Hintz with 2 helpers in that second period. Robertson with a couple of goals. They've needed Robertson to get going, and I think Hintz is the guy that's got him going too. So he buries that rebound from the slot, and then Marchment has a shot that saved the rebounds cleared. As the Oiler fans, who were very, very loud in the first, are very, very quiet at this point because what's going on? And then at 9:07, Wyatt Johnston. It's Johnston. He scores from Stankoven and Ben. He buries it from the side of the net. It's still not Johnstone. As much as Gary Galley wants there to be a Johnstone, there isn't one. It's Johnston. There's no E at the end, as I said last time out. Stars look for another. Marchment with a near miss on a breakaway. So that happens. The shots are 14-0 for Dallas with 8.5 minutes left. So, yeah, I mean, did the Oilers let down? Yes. But did Dallas play a lot better? Yes. Definitely it was both of those things that took place. The Oilers press are kept to the outside. The Oilers get their first shot with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left, and Ottinger holds on there. Ekholm has a rush chance. That's blocked. The teams exchange rushes. There's a delay of game call. That gives the Oilers a power play. There's an early clear. Nugent-Hopkins fires one wide. They cycle. Hyman has a chance that's blocked. The next chance for Hyman is saved. They clear that out. They kill it off. 3 shots on that power play for Edmonton. They had 2 shots on the first power play, so they had 2 power plays tonight. They had 5 shots in total between the two. They do not score. The Oilers do press after the power play's done. Draisaitl to Hyman gets blocked as the Oilers press with 3 minutes left. Bouchard has a shot that hits Hyman, so that looked like it hurt. He did stay in the game, though. 19:07, from a sharp angle, Henrique. It's sharp angle that Brown shoots it from after a good forecheck, and Henrique tips it in. So that ties the game at 3. The Stars look to respond, and then with 15.7 seconds left, there's 2 minutes of 4-on-4. I don't know how Marchment embellishes there, but fine. All right, fine. Anyways, so it's 4-on-4, and we're going to the third. Wasn't it Kazari that called the other one that I'm kind of like, how did a Star embellish there? I'm pretty sure it was Steve Kazari in that one too, but it's 3-3 after the second. So third period, Draisaitl has a rush chance that saved Edmonton looking to capitalize on the 4-on-4 play, right? Harley bobbles one near his own net, almost put it into his own net. That wouldn't have been great. Teams trade turnovers. Ben has a shot that's blocked out, and then they played a Mamma Mia dance remix. I've said this before. ABBA songs do not require a dance remix. They're dance songs. They were part of the whole disco thing. Mamma Mia doesn't need a dance. It's a dance song. It's anyways. And the thing is, the Oilers DJ, I love what he does most of the time. Like, very often at Edmonton games, you'll hear songs you don't hear in other buildings. I do like the individuality that you see with Edmonton a little bit. But then Kane to Draisaitl near miss, so transitioning back out of the music complaint. More trading of turnovers. I thought it was a sloppy start to that third period. Might have been nerves for both teams. Maybe you're trying so hard not to make a mistake, you're turning the puck over. Stars press, the Oilers block, and then they get a rush. And the Oilers had the lone shot on net 4.5 minutes in, which I thought favored the Oilers. I thought with all the shots being suppressed, that's kind of more Oilers hockey than Dallas hockey. At least it seems like the Oilers are more comfortable with that at this stage of the game. Hyman has a screenshot that's kicked aside. There's a post for Desharnais from the point. And then Dodonov fumbles a breakaway chance. I might say things here and there when it comes to Dodonov, but you know what? He's been good at the right times in these playoffs. Duchesne denied on a net drive. Marchment fires one high on a 3-on-2. McDavid then has a slot shot. That's saved. The shots are 3-1 for the Oilers with 8.5 minutes left. And then at 11:53, Robertson catches Skinner off the post. All you have to do as a goaltender is hug the post. And Skinner, I think it was Kelly Rudy after the game, said he was probably playing for the wraparound and, cheating a little bit to get ahead of it. So Robertson just puts it in from the side of the net. Sagan with the assist. That is the first career playoff hat trick for Jason Robertson. Kid's good. And then the Oilers look to respond. Now that they're down 4-3, Dallas with their second lead of the game. A net feed to Johnston gets picked off. The Stars press. They're kept to the outside. 4:37 left. The Dallas Stars get a power play, and they almost didn't give it to them. Like, That arm came up late. Nurse throws the leg out and gets the trip out there, and that arm went up late. And I was right on the verge of going, what, seriously? But then you hear the fans react. It was like, okay, the ref's arm's up. And there's an early clear. There's another clear. There's a shorthanded rush by Janmark. Otter ends up having to hold there. Stars call a timeout, so, you can smack him around a bit. Stars struggle to set up. The power play's killed off. No shots on net. But it does take 2 minutes off the clock. So the goalie pull happens with 2:36 left with a face-off in Dallas's zone. Tanev, absolute game-saving saves by Tanev. Just his blocking game is so good. Fantastic pickup at the deadline by Dallas. And then at 18:05, off of a win by Jamie Benn in his own zone, Heiskanen puts it into the empty net from the other end. Makes the score 5-3. The Oilers would pull the goalie again. They get close. They do not get a goal. Fans streaming out. I did think it was interesting in the last minute. So, Oiler fans, after it's 5-3, they all start running for the exits. And I thought, the odds of Dallas blowing a 2-goal lead in the last 2 minutes are not great. But if there's a team that could do it, it might be Edmonton. So on some level, I was thinking, it might be kind of funny if the Oilers scored a goal right after that and then everybody has to run back to their seats. But at any rate, Dallas wins 5-3. They lead the series 2-1, and the shots were ridiculous. 10-3 Edmonton in the first, 16-7 Dallas in the second, 13-3 Edmonton in the third. Final shots are 30-22 for the Oilers. Power plays, Dallas 0 for 1, Edmonton 0 for 2. Again, Dallas has had 2 power plays in the last 2 games. So, yes, they had 5 in the first game. They've had 2 since then. And Edmonton's had, I think, 4. So, there you go. The hits, 45-22 for Edmonton. Ottinger, 27 saves on 30 shots. After all the mocking started from the Oiler fans, Ottinger played a lot better, I thought, and so did Dallas. Skinner, 17 saves on 21 shots, and again, that Robertson goal catching him off the post. Just can't have that. We'll see what adjustments the Oilers make for Game 4. I will say this. Dallas immediately recognizing, Pete DeBoer recognizing immediately that he couldn't have Lindell and Tanev together, and so he splits up Harley and Heiskanen, and when I saw that, I thought, well, yeah, you can't have Harley and Heiskanen. They're all offense. You need to have the defensive defensemen split up, and after he did that, the defense got a heck of a lot better by Dallas. So kudos to Pete DeBoer for adjusting during the game, switching the defensive matchups, and I thought it worked really well, because before that, McDavid was just eating their lunch right in front of them. And Tanev kind of helped put a stop to that, so did Lindell. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.